Imagine waking up every morning with the sunrise. No alarm clock, no rush, no stress, just the quiet rhythm of nature. Across the world, in places like Okinawa, Japan, and Sardinia, Italy, where people often live past 100, this is exactly how mornings begin. But here's the surprising part. It's not just about sleep. These simple morning habits are tied to lower rates of heart disease, sharper memory, and even happiness well into old age. So what do centenarians know that the rest of us don't? Today, we're uncovering their morning secrets and how you can bring them into your own life.
Our bodies are built with a natural clock called the circadian rhythm. Centenarians often wake with the sun, not because they're forcing themselves, but because their bodies are aligned with daylight. Research shows that syncing your mornings to natural light reduces inflammation and strengthens the immune system. In Ikaria, Greece, where people frequently live past 100, mornings start with open windows, fresh air, and sunlight warming the skin. This connection to nature keeps their bodies in tune, like instruments that never fall out of rhythm.
In fast-paced cities, mornings often mean alarms, traffic, and screens. But centenarians? Their mornings move at a different speed. In Sardinia, men in their 90s start the day with slow stretches, tending goats, or sipping coffee with neighbors. These gentle starts lower cortisol, the stress hormone linked to aging. Scientists believe these calmer mornings give the heart a break, protecting it for decades. Imagine living to 100 not by doing more, but by starting your day slower. Here's a mythbuster. Centenarians don't hit the gym at 5 a.m. Instead, they weave light movement into daily life. In Okinawa, elders sweep their porches, tend vegetable gardens, or walk barefoot on soft earth. This natural exercise boosts circulation, strengthens muscles, and keeps joints flexible without stress or strain. A study in blue zone regions showed that regular, gentle activity is more powerful for longevity than intense workouts. The lesson? You don't need dumbbells to live long. You need a broom, a garden, or a morning stroll.
In Japan's Okinawa, mornings often begin with a small cup of green tea. This isn't just a soothing ritual. It's longevity in a cup. Green tea is packed with antioxidants called catechins, proven to lower cancer risk and protect the brain. Studies show that regular tea drinkers have sharper memory in old age. For centenarians, tea isn't rushed. It's a quiet moment, a daily pause that brings calm before the day begins.
Forget bacon and eggs. Centenarians start their mornings with plant-based breakfasts. In Ikaria, mornings might mean sourdough bread, local honey, and goat's milk yogurt. In Okinawa, sweet potatoes and miso soup are staples. These meals are light yet nutrient-rich, packed with fiber and probiotics that feed the gut,
and, surprisingly, influence mental health. Scientists now call the gut the second brain, and centenarians feed it wisely every morning.
In Nicoya, Costa Rica, men in their 80s still walk to visit friends or to tend small farms. These morning walks aren't just about steps, they're about purpose. Psychologists call it ikigai in Japan, a reason to wake up. When walking is tied to visiting loved ones or caring for the land, it becomes an anchor to life itself. Centenarians don't walk for fitness trackers. They walk because life calls them to.
What if the secret isn't what they eat or do, but what they feel? In Sardinia, elders begin mornings with quiet prayers of thanks. In Okinawa, gratitude is expressed in simple rituals, placing flowers at a small family shrine. Science now shows gratitude lowers stress, improves sleep, and even strengthens the heart. Centenarians don't wait for special occasions to feel thankful. They begin every day with it.
In blue zones, mornings are rarely solitary. In Ikaria, coffee is often shared with a neighbor. In Sardinia, village squares fill with quiet chatter before the day's work begins. This morning connection strengthens social bonds, and research shows strong social ties reduce the risk of dementia and depression. While many of us sip coffee alone with our phones, centenarians sip it with friends, gaining years of life in return.
When the morning sun rises, centenarians step outside. This isn't just about beauty, it's biology. Just 15 minutes of sunlight helps the body create vitamin D, essential for strong bones and immune health. In the U.S., nearly half of adults lack enough vitamin D, increasing risks of fractures and illness. But in villages where people live past 100, sunlight is part of the morning routine, like brushing teeth. Strong bones, strong lives. One secret of centenarians is what they don't do. They don't start mornings with emails, news, or rushing to-do lists. Instead, mornings are uncluttered, with fewer choices and less stress. In fact, studies show decision fatigue accelerates aging by raising stress hormones. Centenarians preserve energy by focusing on what matters and letting go of the rest. Their mornings are proof. Less is often more.
In Ikaria, mornings sometimes begin with soft folk music played on a radio or a passing musician. Music has been proven to lower blood pressure, reduce stress, and even trigger dopamine, the brain's happy chemical. Centenarians surround themselves with uplifting sounds. Scientists believe these joyful cues, repeated daily, keep brains young and moods stable, even at 100 years old.
Another common thread: centenarians often begin mornings with spiritual practices. Whether it's prayer in Sardinia, meditation in Okinawa, or lighting candles in Greece, These rituals give a sense of peace and belonging. Purpose is deeply tied to longevity, and starting the day with meaning anchors the rest of life. It's not about religion alone. It's about grounding yourself in something bigger every morning.
Here's a striking difference. Centenarians don't start mornings staring at screens. Their first sights are mountains, olive trees, the sea, or gardens. Nature lowers stress, sharpens focus, and boosts creativity. A 2020 study found that just 20 minutes of morning nature exposure significantly lowers blood pressure. For those who live to 100, the day begins with sky, not screens.
So, what do we learn from the morning habits of those who live past 100? Wake with the sun. Move gently. Sip tea. Eat simply. Walk with purpose. Give thanks. Connect. Soak in light. Fill your morning with meaning, not noise. You don't need to live in Okinawa or Sardinia to try these habits. You can begin tomorrow, wherever you are. After all, living past 100 isn't just about adding years. It's about adding life to your mornings. If you found these secrets inspiring, make sure to subscribe, like, and join us for our next journey into the world's most curious facts. Because the secret to living longer may be closer than you think, waiting for you at sunrise.